in Islam, there is the punishment for rapists is, I mean, if they're convicted with evidence and with witnesses and so on, they get the life, basically they get death penalty. So they do not have the opportunity to reoffend. And anybody who watches that particular life sentence, that particular punishment, they will be thinking twice before they rape somebody else. And that is the reason these punishments are very stringent. So it's not just one person's life that is taken into account, but the victims as well. Because what happens to the victim of rape, I mean, basically her life is destroyed, yes? She's like a living corpse sometimes, not worth living. And she might even commit suicide herself. And she might get pregnant, and then there might be more complexities. So the consequences of this person's one action, maybe his urge or his lust, yes, has destroyed this other person's life. So it's not something taken lightly, that oh, just 2 years in prison and that's it. That's the way Islam interprets it. So everything that is got capital punishment, it is considered to be,
So rape is capital punishment in Muslim.
yes, yes. So anything that has capital punishment or death penalty, these sins or these crimes are considered to be significant and impact the life of the victims majorly. So take the example of murder, for example. It's not life for eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth all the time. So in Islam, there are three options given. So the options that were given, so it's for example, the family can, the victim's family, that means the person who got murdered, their family has the option to ask for blood money from the
Compensation.
from the criminal, who's from the murderer, or they're given the option to take life for life. That means either death penalty or yes, and the third option is also forgiveness. Do you know that?
Yeah, forgiveness.
So one of the options given to the victim's family is they can forgive that. So no blood money, no death penalty, but straight forgiveness. And this again is based on
The Sharia
is,
law was
is
that in
yeah, this is on the victim's family because they understand the suffering the most. Not the jury, not the judge, not the lawyer, okay? Not the defense lawyer. The victim's family is the one who understands the pain the most. So it could be the victim's mother or father or brother or sister. You see what I mean? And that is, what do you think? Do you think that's a just system?
well, I mean, different country, different religion, or different practices. I mean, here they will just go by the law and what.
Yeah, like I said, here they can leave you after 2 years. A rapist can go.
That is
Yes,
done already.
yes. So every country has their own laws, and I think when you live in a particular country, then you have to obey the law. You have to understand the law. Yes. So someone living in Singapore most definitely will know that if it's hanging until death for drug trafficking, then they'll think twice before committing that particular crime. Yeah. So anyway, I mean, I think you should speak to your son or speak to Muslims and look into it. Don't just say, "Oh, I've had enough of it," because you know the more you learn, the better for you, isn't it?
Uh,
Learning is from cradle to grave, like they say.
the more you learn, the more you forget. The more you forget, the less you learn.
You
Well,
don't
I'm not in a stage of going to learn more of this thing anymore.
keep an open mind. That's important, I guess.
Well, the brain is like a parachute. It open,
Parachute.
it open, it works only when it's open. It works best when it's open.
Okay.
Otherwise, you'll be a dead cop in the middle of the field.
Don't forget, the parachute was made by the brain.
Parachute was made by the bank.
By the brain.
By the
So
brain.
they use the brains to make the parachute. That says something, isn't it? I mean, your brain is what how you your intellect, and my intellect is how we utilize it. So use it rather than misuse it.
Well, we utilize very little of our brain. We utilize very little.
Yeah,
of our
that's
brain.
that's right. So we have got a lot of potential. That's what it means. So make the most of it. But anyway, it was
That's why
nice talking to you. I think we have.
That's why there's a big machinery going around, just keep trying to bombard with information until our brain cannot think straight.
Yeah.
Because for me, I believe that the statement, I am, therefore I think, it should be I think. I think, therefore I am, rather. It should be I am, therefore I think, not the other way around.
Why?
Because we are not capable of clear thinking. Our thinking is just that because due to indoctrination, due to media, due to upbringing, due to the education, due to doctor, due to so many things, that our thinking is solve?
I think everyone's given an intellect. It's how you use it. So just because somebody has been telling you something, you don't have to believe everything. You have to use your own mind and your own heart to come to a conclusion.
Well,
And if you have done your best, then that's,
a few years back,
yeah.
you said to me that I make the most correct statement.
What do you mean?
A few years back in the conversation,
Yeah.
you say, um, well, I make the statement. You said every book is written by men.
Well, books are written by men.
You say that is the best answer or something.
Okay. Books are written by men.
You know. So
Books don't fall from the sky, do they?
so you don't go by the book that are written. You go by the books, or put it in another way. The one who speaks does not know. The one who knows does not speak.
The one who speaks does not know. Why would he not know? Why would he speak something he doesn't know? He shouldn't speak that.
The one who knows does not speak.
Why not?
Well, to me, my thinking is that the author who wrote this statement is referred to all the other species that do not speak, do not communicate in verbal form.
Well, they
Know-
do communicate, but we
know.
don't understand, maybe?
Yeah, they know what they are doing.
Yeah.
But we think that we know, and then we speak about it. Actually, we do not know what we are speaking.
Yeah. By the way, the books are written by men, but there are scriptures, which are holy scriptures, which are actually
No exception.
revelation from God.
Every book is written by men.
No. There's a difference between writing something. For example, if the director of a company dictates to the personal assistant, yes, and he or she takes down the note, who has written the note?
Well, the thing is that there are different
The assistant wrote it down, but it's still the words of the one who dictated it.
Yeah, I know. There are
The
different
same,
hierarchy of-
the same way works. Yeah, the same way it works with the scriptures. So what we believe is that God has created us. He didn't leave us in this world unguided. So He gave us the guidance through the scriptures, through prophets and messengers, and through the scriptures. And that is the reason I think you should look into it rather than discounting it. And inshallah, Allah give you hidayah, give you guidance. Like I said, we don't need to impose on you or anybody else. That's not our purpose here. Our purpose here is to convey the message.
I have the Quran in my phone here.
You do?
You know,
Inshallah. You should open it sometimes and read it.
it speak out as well.
Oh, is it?
It
Very
speak
good.
out as well. But unfortunately, it hasn't got a search function.
Oh, you should change the app. I'll give you an app that has a search function.
I'm trying to download one with the search function.
Yeah, inshallah.
Because I search a lot of what they call Bible with the search function.
Let me give you one right now.
You want to send it by email to me or
No, no,
send me which one
it's
you
a very small, what do you say?
Go to App Store where you download the App Store.
I know the App Store, but you know, because look at this one.
All right, so so if you just go to GTAF, Golf
One second,
Tango,
one second, go and search it.
yeah,
Oh, come on.
just type that. I'll highlight it for you. So it's Golf Tango Alpha Foxtrot.
Go G Tango
Yeah, Golf Tango Alpha
Alpha
Foxtrot
Foxtrot
dot
dot
org.
org.
Yeah,
Okay, GTAF.
yeah. So
GTAF.org. Okay,
Yeah.
thanks.
it's by Green Tech Apps. It's a very good app for the Quran.
No. Which one is that?
The first one.
First one.
Yeah. So it's got tafsir, it's got search feature, it's got translations, exegesis. I think that should be sufficient for most people.
Because I got a Bible app, and then
Yeah. So if you download that Quran app, you're covered for most of the stuff related to the Quran, inshallah. God willing. Anyway, thank you very much for your time.
okay, thank you very
Really enjoyed the discussion, at least the last part of it.
much. It's getting late as well.
Yes. So Jazakallah khair everyone for watching and for your time.
My goodness, everything is online here.
Yeah. And yeah, I didn't get a chance to say Eid Mubarak. So Eid Mubarak to the viewers, brothers and sisters in Islam. Keep us in your prayers, inshallah. Hope you guys had a lovely Eid with your families. And thank you for your lovely comments, which I do read when I get the time on the channels. And yeah, do keep us, all the Dawah brothers in your prayers, and also keep in your prayers the ummah around the world. And may Allah give hidayah to our brother. Sorry, I forgot your name. Not an easy one.
Call me Steven, make it easy.
That's fine, yeah. The brother here from Singapore, inshallah. And to also make dua for all the people who are oppressed around the world in the ummah, inshallah. May Allah make it easy for them or take them out of their oppression. And yeah, jazakallah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.